The IMS show here in Pennsylvania. We just got to test all of these bikes.
Not these bikes out here.
Not out here. This is the real show right here.
We are live from IMS Outdoors, Pennsylvania, the International Motorcycle Show here in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And we decided to take a break from the show and scope out what the attendees rode in. And less bikes than yesterday, but still enough to take a look at. We've seen just about all the stands in there, all the vendors. We test rode quite a few bikes. A 3-day pass will allow you to do that, and getting here early each day will maximize your riding time on these demo bikes. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we have out here, what the attendees rode in. Right here, this is the Honda VFR 1200X, the VFR 1200X. So this bike has genuine Honda accessory side cases, and you don't see that too often out in the wild, where you have actual genuine Honda accessory side cases, which obviously connect to this bike in its stock form. You don't have to modify it with a rack or anything. That Corbin seat, I have one on my K75. They're golden. They're heavy, but they're golden as far as comfort goes. On a bike like this, you're not too concerned about weight. This guy has beautiful running lights up here. These are probably just day makers right here, daylight makers. He has engine guards, which may or may not be Honda factory. But yeah, this is an incredible machine for long distance riding. And I can't distinguish. Oh, there's the X. We missed it. So the X is very subtle. The X is very subtle. So let's look at the other side where we missed it. And yeah, sure enough, it's there. It's very, very subtle. And with the shade, you can't see it unless it's in direct sunlight. So
this is a V4.
Wow, incredible. Shaft drive, there we go. That's the ticket.
But not a very popular seller.
Now, I will say this, there are very few bikes here to demo today at the show that are shaft drive, right? We're talking, count on one hand, maybe.
Goldwing, Panerai.
Not many.
Yeah.
Does Triumph, maybe the Rocket?
The Rocket was shaft drive.
Of course, with that CC. Nice bike, very difficult to find and for sale, and you see very few sightings of this in the wild, very few.
Yeah.
Not as elusive as Bigfoot or Sasquatch, but you're gonna have to be a lucky lottery winner to spot one of these. Right. You have to be somewhere like this.
All right, here's another Super Tenere. This is a more modern Super Tenere. Mine is a 2012, but this one, it looks like the rider definitely rides in the mud. This is the way it should be, nice and dirty. You know, people just hate clean bikes, especially a bike like this. It has to be dirty. It looks so much better. All right, this is a Ninja 250. I love this bike. I put 56,000 miles on a Ninja 250, and then I put 87,000 on a 08 Ninja 250 from Maryland. Yeah, this one's got the dual exhausts. It's got the center stand built in. Yeah, this is probably one of the cooler engines too. You can adjust the engine valves with the lock nut. The newer gens are all like shim style.
It's a Harley tank bag.
Yeah. V-Strom 650, and look at this. You got the crash bars. This one's pretty much rigged up. He's got LED lights, everything. He's got the knobbies.
I'm not a KLR advocate, but I respect the bike. I respect the way this one is set. Nicely equipped with, I've never seen such a luggage rack, very minimalistic. That right there is quintessential. He's making a statement. This is a very loud milk crate. It makes a loud statement on a KLR 650. It is fitting. It is very fitting. It's probably the only bike here at the show with a milk crate. And sure enough, it's on a KLR 650. Look at this custom job right here. I've never seen such a custom job. Extension highway pegs. Zip-tied milk crate, very simplistic. He has some nice top-end, high-end hand guards. And this is an older bike right here, I would say. Stock exhaust, but I mean, it seems to be, oh, Sargent seat. Obviously, this guy splurged for comfort because it has a custom Sargent seat that looks incredible.
Only 6,000 miles though.
Wow, very low mileage. For the appearance, it looks as if he's a real rider, but he may be a poser. That's one hell of a cruiser.
On the Valkyrie. So it's the same engine.
Look at the luggage.
In the Goldwing, right?
Look at that.
And I used to have one.
Wow, in the flesh. In the flesh. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it's so similar to a Goldwing.
Riders from Maryland.
That's interesting. I have a 46 liter top case. That's 47. Oh, it's a newer gen. That's a newer gen top case. You can almost barely make those numbers out. If you're not educated, I mean, I can barely read those things. It's interesting.
I love it.
No, I love these. I like these Kawasaki factory cases. They look good.
This thing, Gladius.
Not interested. Naked sport bike. No interest.
That's the one with the shaft drive. That's a 12-inch seat Tiger with the shaft drive.
Wow. Looks fine, but it's not
Probably
DCT.
just as comfortable.
But hey, look at that socket.
That's a great
That's
idea.
badass.
That's a great idea.
On both. It's badass. Oh, look at the seat. This dude's a real rider. Oh, old school. I love it. First gen. I bet you it's like a 2013, 2014. What is this?
The one I want.
Hold on. Yeah, which year is this? So he did that right. He has an old school Nelson rig bag that appears to be from the early 2000s. I think they dropped that. That's amazing. Wow, what a historic Nelson rig bag on a PMR rack. But other than that, I mean, he has a Turby handguards, which you don't see too often. But good for him. Wow. This is so old school. Airhawk, God bless him. Look at these cases. Are those Kawasaki cases?
Nelson rigs, right?
No, those are, oh, Kuakan, like Russian or something. Wow.
GS 1100L.
Amazing. I wonder what year. This is from the 80s, maybe? This is old school. Is it? It's tricky to find the VIN plate. They should make it a little easier, I guess. It's
Still air cooled. It's got 4 cylinders.
Ooh, 4 carbs. What a nightmare. Looks so fast sitting still. I mean, it looks as if it's going, what, 90 to over 100 right now?
Fast looking.
I mean, yeah, just sitting still, it's really quick. This is probably one of the most nicely equipped Honda Shadows I've ever seen. My dad had a Honda Magna circa 1990s. The neighbor across the street had a Honda Shadow circa 1990s. This one may be, doesn't really matter which year it is. It is, disregard the year, I can't read it, but it's nicely equipped. You have Cobra running boards. I don't know why that's hard to see, but it is. You got a model year off that?
No, can't see it.
All right, we'll scratch it. You got Cobra running boards. You have a beautiful front fairing on this. Aftermarket, obviously, but it fits like a glove, probably made for the bike. And if you look at these, they are so old, I've never even heard of them before. We're talking Kimi Moto bags. That's a niche market right there. Never heard of them before. Probably picked them up in a garage sale. Now, this is an extra large milk crate, but it's obviously not a milk crate.
It's a dog crate.
It's a dog crate. I didn't even know it, so that explains it. Well, a U.S. flag on the back, obviously a Patriot. But I noticed that he has a lot of bungee cords, so he's ready for any occasion, just like me. That's great. God bless him, because that's even better than a milk crate. It's probably heavier than a milk crate, but it has more real estate, more volume. God bless him. That's a real rider right there. Mileage is probably sky high. Can't even read it. God bless him.
Kind of stuck here. The cops won't bother me.